A common misconception about ageism is that it's only a problem that affects older people. And indeed, we do live in a society that is obsessed by youth. Open any magazine, look at any billboard, watch any TV show.
Everybody's going to age. It is this one place that we all have something in common. Policies that are good for families should be good for people of all ages. We should be thinking of ways to have government policies that are supportive of older people, supportive of kids, supportive of people in the middle.
We have had a lifetime to internalize these messages, and most of us it's never even occurred to us to challenge them. For example, I stopped blaming my sore knee on being 65 because my other knee doesn't hurt and it's just as old. We all are bombarded with negative messages about age and aging from childhood on. We are all prejudiced. Anytime you look at a young person in the job and you resent the fact that they're your manager simply because they're younger than you, for example, that's ageism. So I'm really an advocate for telling both sides of the story. I'm not a Pollyanna that says everything about aging is easy and it's all going to be great. But let's also acknowledge all the ways in which it enriches us.
Social Security. It started with a bill passed by Congress in 1935, and it became law a few days later when the bill was signed by the President of the United States.
When Social Security was created in the 1930s, we arbitrarily came up with this idea that 65 was old. And we've never adjusted it in all of those years, and life has changed a lot.
This Social Security measure gives at least some protection to 30 million of our citizens who will reap direct benefits through unemployment compensation, through old age pensions.
We all know that we're living longer, we're living healthier lives, yet we're kind of stuck in this notion of what old is. This zero-sum game approach just gets us into a lot of trouble. Advocating for older people does not mean forgetting about younger people. So it's really important that we start thinking about how do we lift everybody's boat and how do we not think of it as a competition for resources. We created a one-year fellowship that's an organized way to bring kind of a new source of talent into often very resource-starved nonprofits, and it's having really good results.
The idea is not to elevate the status of older people to be higher or better. It is to try and figure out a way to live together where the difference between old and young, which is real, is respected, where we capitalize on certain things, that younger people possess physical energy more of, and that older people possess experience, and build on each other's strengths, of course.